Welcome back to a live Forever Fit / Gentle Fit class with me, Cassy from Lexington Fitness, from movewithcassy.com, and from Quick Fit with Cassy at pbs.org. I am here today doing a class solo because, of course, like everybody else, we can't get together, but the live classes are a great way to feel connected. Today's class we will be doing toned arms and shoulders, but first I want to start with some relief for achy hands. Tomorrow's class we're going to be doing leg strength for great balance. I just thought I'd let you know what we're going to be doing for the next few days. Wednesday it'll be strong abs and core. Keep coming back here to the live Move with Cassy Facebook page, and then we'll also be loading them up onto YouTube so that you can watch them again or share them with your friends. So first thing I want to do is it 12 o'clock? Are we starting a little early? Oh, there goes the alarm. It's a wonderful sunny day here in Wisconsin and we need it. We've been in isolation over a week now and it's been cloudy, I think, every single day for like 8 days. We're in Wisconsin, and if you're in the south and you're isolated, and at least you've got that sunshine, but here it's like a double whammy. I think plenty of us did comfort eating, or what is that? Emotional eating and drinking over the weekend.
Doom and gloom.
Yeah, so we're starting with the hands, okay, everybody? Let's just stretch your fingers as wide as you can. Maybe you work on a keyboard all day long, or you're a carpenter, and these wrists really need some care. So as you do this strengthening or stretching movement, make sure you're opening the fingers and the hands as wide as you can, doing a nice full extension, as well as stretching between the fingers. And this might not seem very glamorous or like it's going to be effective, but I tell you, it really, really is. I have people with arthritis that find after just a few minutes in the class, it has made a big difference for them. And I find younger people are finding tight spots that they didn't know that they already had. At this point, we are just closing the fingers. We're not making a fist, all right? So just try to close down the finger joints and include the thumb. All right, bring them down. You see, arthritis starts way earlier than the pain. The accumulation of minerals and fluids and loss of range of motion starts probably 20 years earlier than you realize. So pull it down, and look, I'm really using the back of my hands to pull these down as if you could touch the pads to the insides of your knuckles. Now let's just lift one finger at a time and a thumb and stretch up as high as you can. All right, now let's do the next finger. And if you need one hand to help the other, by all means, go ahead. There's no rules to this. All right, keep stretching up. Now let's try the next finger. Now I can't do that without a little help. And then do the other hand too. All right, and then maybe hold the ring finger down and get the rest up. Be creative. You can do this while you're falling asleep or watching TV. I think you'll be surprised. Hey, Martha, good morning. Thanks for joining us.
Trish Smithy.
Trish, hello. All right, press the fingers against each other. Hopefully until you can get the knuckles. There you go. All right, I really love this one, especially for people with carpal tunnel symptoms. So let's open your right hand, and I mean that, mirror me. It'll be a lot easier for me to tell you what to do. So you've got your right hand really nice and wide open. What we're going to do is stretch the palm. Reach under with your other hand, all right, and grab this meaty part of your thumb with your fingers. Now, your bottom hand is against your top hand, just for some leverage. All you're going to do is pull down and try to open that palm. Your top hand is resisting. It'd be really nice if you had 3 hands and you could pull down on either side of the palm, but we don't. All right, Let's do the other hand. So extend your left hand, reach under, grab that meaty part of your thumb, and pull down. Your top hand resists. Good. And now grab that thumb and just do a little extra stretch. Do that on the other side. And now we'll grab from this side. So use your thumb, put it at the base of your pinky, and I just grab my hand and open it up from that side. Once again, the top hand is resisting. Other side, open, thumb, pressing down and resisting. All right, so extend your left hand forward and press it right into your other palm, and do your best to strengthen this elbow completely. Nice. And the other hand. A few more circles with the wrists, and then we'll start moving into the arms and shoulders. All right, so bend two wrists towards each other, but as you do this, have your forearms straight up and down. I can see some of you have your elbows out like that. Let's bring the elbows straight down. Excellent. And then rotate at the wrist and extend your arms completely forward. And now from here, try to open those fingers all the way and rotate. I hope everyone's families are all well. Grandkids, kids we can't be near. All right, now let's bring those arms straight out to the sides and we'll do these little circles. Inhale, exhale. So from here, we'll be toning the arms, the back of the upper arm, the shoulders. Just teeny little intense circles and then reverse. Now while you stand here, be aware of your posture. Make sure your head and neck is relaxed, but over the top of your body, that you're not inadvertently pushing the head forward to keep your arms up. And make sure your stomach is pulled in. You want your belly button flat against, let's press down, flat against your spine the whole time. And then make sure, here's another common thing, sometimes people will just sling forward from the hips. Let's not do that. Let's have a very straight line from ankle to knee to hip, shoulder, top of the head. All right, press down. Stomach's in. Head and neck is relaxed. Use your back to press your arms down. And now let's pull back. Just pinch those shoulders behind you as if you've got a pencil that you're squeezing in the back. And as long as you don't have any knife pain, do your best to keep your arms up as high as your shoulders. Inhale, exhale, open. Inhale, exhale, open. And I know by now your arms are getting a little tired, your neck is starting to strain. Try to keep it relaxed. Up, down, circle.
Wow, Dave says, haircut?
Oh, yeah. Yes, I did get my hair. Maybe, maybe not. I'm gonna take the fifth on that one. All right, up, 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 touch, 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 touch. All right, and let's bring it down again behind you. As long as you're keeping your arms nice and straight, shoulders back, we are lengthening and working those arms. Press, press, press.
Are you done with hands?
I'm done. Keep pressing to the back. Hopefully you have a chair. We'll be using a chair here pretty soon to work those arms. All right, and relax that for a moment. Circle, circle, circle. Stomach's in. You still have your head and neck up over the body. Up, one arm forward, one arm back. Good. Extend forward without moving your legs, stretching your side, and then go backwards. One more time. Inhale, exhale, and to the back. And let's go around the other way. Arms are still up here. Reach, and to the back. Reach, and to the back. Cool, okay. A little faster. I have to move this out of the way. A little faster, down, up, out. Use your back to pull your arms to the back. Lift, open, open. So it's the shoulders, and think about the back of your shoulders too, which are connected to the back of your upper arm. That's where that real flabby part is, at the back of our armpit. So lots of these. And up, down, wide, wide. And again, circles to the front, stomach's in. All right, imagine you're cleaning a wall with 2 hands. Keep going. And now down. And reverse. And let's use, we'll use a chair in a minute. But for now, I'd like you to get 2 elbows back behind you, stomach's pulled in, all right? Elbows are back, and extend, extend. You can do about 100 of these. I think that's what it'll take since we're not using any weight. But what I'd like you to do is hold it here and tweak that wrist. When you do that, you should feel it a lot higher up on that upper arm, a little more intense. Lift, 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 lift. And if being bent over like this is uncomfortable because of your hamstrings, just bend your knees a little bit. Stomach's in. See ya. All right. Keep tweaking that wrist. Release. Tweak. Tweak. As opposed to twerk. Don't twerk. Just bend that wrist. Wrist. Lift, lift. I know it, I'm feeling like a knot in the top of my upper arm. That's a good thing. We're hitting the right spot. Now, hit towards each other. Shoulders are back throughout this whole exercise. Stomach is pulled in to support your low back. Press. Now, bend those wrists and press, press, press. Keep it going. I am standing up a little more. That's just fine. And circle through the shoulders. Go back to the hands in front of you, palms together, and squeeze those elbows towards each other. And if you can get them together, all the better, but at least squeeze towards each other. Now lift, lift, lift. And if your breathing's getting up there, don't hold your breath. Breathe deeper, breathe louder, who cares? But your muscles need that oxygen, so huff and puff is fine. Lift, lift and hold. 3 more, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Very good. A couple circles with the shoulders and lift it up, and then let that hand drop behind the head. Grab your wrist and pull. That's a nice stretch for that one. And then the other arm, lift down behind the head. So keep that elbow up, but try to touch down behind your neck. Grab the wrist and pull. In fact, from here, let's just do a little tip over. Stomach's pulled in. Face the side. That feels really good. Switch elbows. Big inhale, exhale. Stretch, let the face turn. Real good, all right. If you can grab your fingers behind you and then extend your arms and pull those shoulders back. All right, and we'll extend over and lift. I know not everybody has the mobility to do that particular move. Just do your best. All right, now we'll be using the chair back. Everybody's favorite tricep move. So most everybody doesn't need to be very far away. What I'd like you to do is to get your hands on the back of the chair. Get up on your tippy toes. You know, I'm only about, a 1.5 to 2 feet away from the chair. And I'd like you to keep your elbows next to you as you lower yourself. until your ribs. So I'm touching about right where this knot is, about right here against the chair. So if you're too far away, you're gonna end up just kind of working your head. So for this first one, let's just get to the ribs. Let's do a bunch of these. We can do that other way where we bring your head down in a minute. But for now, closer to spine. Make sure your elbows aren't winging out. That's not too great for your rotator cuffs. In fact, my thumbs are both facing forward. That helps me keep my elbows by my sides. Pull your shoulders back and down. Don't let them get up by your ears, okay? I can see some of you have your shoulders up by your ears, so press your shoulders down and back. Stick that chest out, all right? Press. Now for a few of these, I'd like you to hold about an inch off the back of the chair. Hopefully you have a sturdy chair without wheels on it. Stomach's in. All right, hold. 2, 3, 4. Good. Now step back a little further. And I'd like you to drop your elbows towards the floor. Stomach's in. Nice stretch of the back. And press. Try to use your arms more than your legs. Since we've been using our arms so much, this is probably just a nice way to finish off with the last bit of energy your muscles might have. If we'd started out with this, you would have thought, that's so easy, I can use my legs. But just finishing off after all those other exercises, this feels good. All right. And now we'll step back a little further with a big inhale. And I'd like you to stretch open your armpits, almost push away from the chair. Bring your feet under you so you can bend your knees a little bit. Okay, inhale, stomach in. Exhale. I really, really love this next stretch. Make sure you've got a nice bend in your knee. You can release with one arm. Let's say everybody does the same arm. Let's release with the left arm. You can just let it hang towards the floor and then look under your right armpit towards the ceiling. All right, come out of that. Inhale. Exhale. Release with the other arm. Just let it hang and look under the other armpit. That's a great stretch for the neck. All right, let's come back. A few more of these. All right, get yourself up on your toes, thumbs forward, elbows by your sides, lower yourself towards the back of the chair. Shoulders are down and back. Strong spine. Use your whole body for this. Our muscles are not isolated. We don't just want to work one particular muscle at a time. We work globally. And a lot of healing comes from that too. Maybe you don't know you've got injuries in the making. Well, that's good. But chances are you do have some imbalances that sooner or later will show up as I've never had this before kind of an injury. Injuries don't just show up. They take a little while to be made. Your body does its best to make do until it can't. And it's always kind of fun finding where those weaknesses are so that you can strengthen them to heal your injuries. Martha was talking to me a couple days ago about an injury she had, and then we puzzled it out, and I showed her some strengthening moves to do. And because she's been taking these classes for so long, she knew that there was probably something she wasn't aware of in the way she moved, and she started paying attention and found that she was, moving in one direction more than the other, being more using one side of her body more than the other, creating a weakness on the other side. So without getting into her personal history, it can happen to any of us, but it's really fun when people just start being aware of what they're doing to create their own imbalances or creating their own injuries, of course without meaning to. All right, so we'll stretch this one more time. Very nice. Lift your chin, and we'll work on the other one, up and down. Good. We'll continue working our arms and shoulders now. Let's scoot this out of my way. And let's do a bicep curl. And as you do this bicep hold, I would like you to have 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, all right? And then squeeze your bottom. This is one of those more awkward, complicated moves that take about 4 weeks to figure out. All right, and now we'll extend the arms to the back, and we're going to extend the back leg. All right, pull those shoulders back. All right, another bicep curl. Squeeze those arms. Get up on your back toes and squeeze your bottom. What we're doing is we're working your spine, your biceps, opening up your chest. All right, another one. Try to round your spine a little more this time. I'm actually not leaning forward, I'm rounding my spine, dropping my neck, squeezing my tailbone under. And then long spine, arch your back, foot's down, extend. This is where a lot of people want to give up because they feel goofy, but you know what? You're in the privacy of your own home. It doesn't matter what you look like. We need to make sure that every joint is fully mobile every day. That's just daily maintenance, like changing your oil, brushing your teeth, taking a shower. All right, face forward. We'll do a few side bends before we do the other side. You see your lower spine is attached to your pelvis, so your pelvis is attached to your lower spine, and so that's why we do the tailbone tuck under and pull it back. All right, let's do the other leg back now. So I've got it partially back, up on my toes, stretching the toes while we're at it. All right, so squeeze your hind end, okay? That's gonna make your tailbone tuck under. And then let's do this bicep curl. And then just round your spine. Squeeze those arms. Pull the stomach in. This is a little bit of balance work. And then come up. And you'll press that back heel down. Shoulders are back as you extend the arms. Okay? One more time. Rounding the spine. Tuck the tailbone. Drop the head a little. Squeeze your arms and then reverse. Extend. This gets easier after about 4 weeks, as I said. It takes about that long to clear the traffic between your brain and your muscles, neurological pathways. All right, squeeze and press. Good. Press that heel down. That's a nice calf stretch, heel stretch. In fact, let's bring that forward knee out a little bit and then lift and press it down. Lift. Hopefully you're working without shoes because your feet are loaded with muscles and joints that need full range of motion. If they don't have full range of motion, they get stiff and then you start walking funny and it affects your whole body all the way up. And of course, that's when trips and falls happen. You end up not being able to feel the ground, to sense the ground as well. People's toes get stiff after wearing shoes all their life, sort of like wearing a cast on your arm. But we're just so used to wearing shoes that we don't think about it. All right, get onto the top of the toes. The fold and tuck. We'll do the other side. Fold and tuck. All right. Let's do a few hip cleaners before we finish up today. And press that heel down. Bring it out and across. Up and around. Press it down. Around. And down. Good. Lift this outside arm. So if you're mirroring me, this would be your left arm. Okay? And over. Come out of this one again. So this will be your left leg if you're mirroring me. Across, open, and then press it down. Left arm up and over. So these exercises aren't hard. They're great stretches, strengthening range of motion to keep your muscles balanced, which is effective to heal pain. The fitness model that we use here is an RPM fitness model. RPM, that's repair, prevent, maintain. So you want to repair underused or overstressed muscles. And then you want to prevent future injury. Okay, we do that by stretching and strengthening. And then with consistency, you'll maintain your activity level so you can continue to do all the things you love for as long as you want to do them. So it's not hard, it just takes a little daily effort. Let's do one more. I feel super tight in my hips. Okay, lift. In fact, let's grab that ankle and bring it out to the side and around to the back. And as you bring this knee down, I'd like you to squeeze your bottom and press the knee towards the floor at the same time. Okay, release, inhale. Squeeze your bottom under, press the knee down, and do a couple of stirs. You might be feeling this clear down to your knee like I am. All right, and we'll put that same leg that we just had bent slightly in front of you. And we'll sit it back. As you sit back, lift through the chest. I don't mean the whole torso. Sit your behind back and lengthen through your torso. You might be shoulders coming forward, then you have to lift up a little bit. This is a hamstring stretch, and if you are letting your chest cave in and the shoulders come down, that's because you're so tight back here. So you'll have to bring your torso up a little. Let's flex that foot, which makes it even harder. Inhale, exhale. Try to breathe. All right, and come up. Let's switch and do all that stuff on the other leg. So we were doing a few of these. All right, bring that knee up, grab that ankle. Let's bring everything out to the side. And then bring that knee around. And then squeeze your bottom, press the knee down. Hang on to that ankle and stir. Super tight, super tight. So let's release the tension. Inhale, exhale, squeeze your bottom. And then press the knee towards the floor. As you circle the knee, that is a real strong pulling muscle. All right, finally, let's bring that same knee that was just bent, bring that leg in front of you, sit back. Move your weight onto your back foot, okay? Still have a nice long spine, a big inhale. Exhale, try to bring the foot up, stick your chest out. Oh, that's really, really tight through here. Come out of it. Inhale, exhale. Sometimes our knees aren't bad. They hurt, but they're not the problem. It's the surrounding tissue. It could be a really tight calf, or it could be really strong quads, but some supporting tissues around the knee are really weak. So by working globally like we do, and on as many muscles as we can, eventually we'll find your weaknesses and you'll be able to target those a little more on your own. All right, let's rotate. As we finish up here, share this or like it with other people. Plan tomorrow to be here again at noon for the live class. Otherwise, of course, it's going to replay on Facebook and then we'll upload it to YouTube. Remember, we have 3 months free on movewithcassy.com/90day. That'll give you 3 months. You can tell that to your friends, hoping we can get everybody through the end of the pandemic. Moving, because moving helps your mood, and of course it helps your body too and fights off depression. And then also PBS, pbswisconsin.org/quickfit. There's classes there that's also for free. So we all want to help each other, and that's the way we're doing it. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Stay well.